Chapter 9 Introduction to App Development. Learning Outcomes. At the end of this chapter, students will be able to know different types of apps, create apps based on the client's requirement, develop an app using a chunkable app, warm up, identify the logos of various apps given below and write the name. Teachers note, guide students that they use various apps on a daily basis, but have they ever thought about these applications are developed? Hello friends, let us learn about the development of apps. The most common utility item today is the mobile phone. Everyone these days has access to a cell phone. People are using several brands of mobile phones. These mobile phones are little more than miniature handheld computers. They are equipped with memory, storage and processors, as well as a keyboard, touchscreen and output screen. Similarly to how a computer has many software applications installed in it, a mobile phone also has many applications placed inside its memory. These apps do feature a distinctive user experience that has been masterfully created by professionals. Running many apps loaded on a computing device depends heavily on the operating system. Due to the fact that a mobile phone serves as a computing device, every mobile phone has an operating system as well. Apps are made to function on the various operating systems that employ, while iPhone apps may be used on iPhones that run iOS. Android apps are designed to work on phones and tablets that run the Android OS. Most of these apps can be downloaded easily from the Google Play Store on Android phone or through the App Store on iOS. Let me answer, which app do you use often? Types of mobile apps. There are three main types of mobile app. Just as there are various operating systems for mobile phones, let's learn about these three categories of mobile phones app. Native apps. A native is a person who is connected to a place by birth or who was born there. Native apps were creatively expressed for an operating system on a mobile device. As a result, you can create iOS apps for mobile device running the iOS operating system, and Android app for devices running the Android operating system. Native apps are created with consideration for the hardware requirements of a mobile device, which have been different hardware requirements than desktop computer. Numerous coding languages are used to create native apps. Advantages: 1. Native UI. 2. It can access the features of a device. 3. It is faster and gives better performance. Disadvantages: 1. It is expensive to maintain. 2. Update need to be downloaded. 3. Take up much space in the device. Web apps. Apps that can be used with a web browser are referred to as web apps. You don't need to download these apps to your phone. Even when we select the install option, all that happens is that we download a bookmark. The URL link will enable easy browser access to the online application. Advantages: 1. It can be used on all devices since it's web-based. 2. It is easy to maintain. 3. It does not occupy space in the device. Disadvantages: 1. It always needs an active internet. 2. It is totally depend on the web browser. 3. It may not always integrate with device hardware. Hybrid apps. Web apps and native apps are combined to create hybrid apps. These apps can be loaded on a device much like native apps and have a user interface similarly to a web app. Apps that are hybrid can be acquired from the iOS or Play stores. Hybrid apps have an app icon, display responsive design and assure fast performance. Although they look native, they are essentially web apps that are made to work offline. Advantages: 1. It is quicker and cheaper to make. 2. Loads fast. 3. Require less code to maintain. Disadvantages: 1. It has less power than native apps. 2. Some features might not work on devices. 3. Since each element has to be downloaded, it is slower. Choosing the right app for development. 1. Development time. Web apps are the greatest option if you want to make an app that shouldn't take too long to design and your users are okay with using a browser. 2. Limited resources. If you have a limited budget, go with a web app instead of a native app. You can convert your application to the native version after it gains user engagement. 3. Performance. Development of a native app is the best option if app performance is your top priority. Native apps are effective in terms of performance and stability and may be readily customized. Let me answer. Have you ever noticed the name of the app developed while using any app? Developing your first app. In the process of developing an app, each of the app's component parts is first created and then the entire app is put together. Here we will learn to create different components of the app. Let's start by using the web application Thunkable to build a basic user experience for an app. Thunkable app. Thunkable app is a web-based application that was first made available by Google and has an integrated development environment. Anyone with basic computing skills can develop native apps that are based on Android and iOS. It has a GUI-based interface which is very similar to Scratch. It offers the feature to drag and drop, by which we can easily create an app without writing any code. Starting Thunkable app. Follow the given step to start the Thunkable app. Steps 1. In your browser, type the following URL www.thunkable.com. 2. To begin, select the Start button. You will see the screen given below. 3. Use your Google account to log into the Thunkable application. The following page will appear after you check into the app with your Google account. 4. Select Start Building option. It will then display the Create New Project dialog box as seen below. Add the required information and click on Create button. 5. A web page with a different toolbar and a demo screen will be shown as below. Creating the first app with Thunkable. Follow the given step to create your first app. Steps 1. Scroll down to the image tool in the design section. 2. Place the picture tool in the layout screen by dragging and dropping it there. The layout screen will look similar to the illustration below. 3. Choose a picture from the image panel on the right side of the screen. Utilize the upload file option to upload an image from your PC. 4. As soon as the picture has been added to the layout screen, on the layout screen you can drag and drop it to reposition it. 5. Scroll down and choose the label tool in the design section. Drag it down and drop it next to the picture. 6. From the label panel shown on the right hand side of the browser screen, click on the text option and add text of your choice in the text box. You can also change the color and size of the text using the option given in the label panel. 7. Scroll down and choose the button tool in the design section. Drag it down and drop it just below the label. 8. From the button panel, click on the text option and add text of your choice in the text box. Various options visible in the button panel allow you to alter the button text styles and appearance. Our app's user interface is now complete. The app interface, which consists of an image, a label and a button, can be seen in the figure. Kids IQ. Sandeep wants to build a mobile application, but he is aware of his limited resources and is unsure of the type of app he should build. Help Sandeep choose the app he should build while considering his constraints. Let's recall. The most common utility item today is the mobile phone. Most of the app can be downloaded easily from the Google Play Store on Android phone or through the App Store on iOS. Native apps are created expressly for an operating system on a mobile device. Apps that can be used with a web browser are referred to as web apps. Hybrid apps can be loaded on a device much like native apps and have a user interface similar to a web app. Upskill your intelligence. A. Fill in the blanks. 1. Every mobile phone has an DAT system. Answer: operating. 2. A dash is a person who is connected to a place by birth or who has born there. Answer: native. 3. The image tool is present in the dash panel. Answer: design. 4. And dash helps the user to interact with an app. Answer: operating system. 5. Dash app which saves development time. Answer: web. B. Write T for true statements and F for false statement. 1. Native apps can be downloaded only from the iOS store. Answer: false. 2. A web app does not need to be downloaded. Answer: true. 3. Operating system play a crucial role in running the different apps installed on a computing device. Answer: true. 4. Hybrid apps are a combination of both web app and native app. Answer: true. 5. A mobile phone can run without an operating system. Answer: false. C. Answer the following question. 1. State the difference between native and web app. Answer: native. Native apps are created expressly for an operating system on a mobile device. Take up much space in the device. It is expensive to maintain. Web app. Apps that can be used with a web browser are referred to as web app. It does not occupy space in the device. It is easy to maintain. 2. Write the reason you will consider for selecting one type of app, not another. Answer: choosing the right app. Apps are chosen according to the following features. 1. Development time. 2. Limited resources. 3. Performance. 3. What is a Thunkable app? Answer: Thunkable is a web-based application that was first made available by Google and has an integrated development environment. Anyone with basic computing skills can develop native apps that are based on Android and iOS. 4. Write the steps to create an app using Thunkable. Answer: creating app with Thunkable. Steps: 1. Scroll down to the image tool in the design section. 2. Place the picture tool in the layout screen by dragging and dropping it there. 3. Choose a picture from the image panel on the right side of the screen. Utilize the upload files option to upload an image from your PC. 4. As soon as the picture has been added to the layout screen, on the layout screen you can drag and drop it to reposition it. 5. Scroll down and choose the label tool in the design section. Drag it down and drop it to the next picture. 6. From the label 1 panel shown on the right hand side of the browser screen, click on the text option and add text of your choice in the text box. Scroll down and choose the button tool in the design tab section. Drag it down and drop it just below the label. 8. From the button panel, click on the text option and add text of your choice in the text box. 5. What are hybrid apps? Answer: web app and native apps are combined to create hybrid app. These apps can be loaded on a device much like native app and have a user interface similar to a web app. Apps that are hybrids can be acquired to the iOS or Play stores. Critical thinking. Rahul wants to create an app for his business. He does not know much about creating app, just he is well versed with computing skills. Suggest to him the platform he should use to create an app. Further, write the step to open it. Answer: ask students to do it by themselves. Teamwork. Team up with your lab partner and create an app on Thunkable that enables the student to learn the basic English grammar. Your app should include all the 8 parts of speech. Answer: ask students to do it by themselves.